You know it's Mr. Hood Love Mikey B. Today, it's a Bad Mikey takeover. You know what I'm saying? And Bad Mikey is going to be talking about Taxstone charged with trying to smuggle contraband, allegedly, into MDC, Federal Correctional Facility. You know what I'm saying? It's nasty out here in these streets, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Taxstone. Salute to Taxstone. Hope you get around the charges. I hope it ain't real. You know what I'm saying? But this is nasty, nasty work. Them cell phones. You know, I got the case for you. I'm gonna read the case. I'm gonna read the story off the off the news. I'll let y'all see that. This is nasty, nasty work. Yeah, free Taxstones. You already know. Yo, Mike Velez, op. You already know. Salute. Hit that like button on the way in. Yo, look. Free Taxstone, man. This is nasty, nasty work. You know what I mean? Hate to see brothers in prison, catching more time, catching more charges. I was in prison, especially, in that first court process when you getting sentenced, when you get in your time. A lot of times, you catch more time, I caught more time, during that time of trying to, defend myself against the charge that I was facing. But this is nasty work, man. It's nasty work, man. But some of the things that we see in this case is really like, regular stuff that we see in prison. Yeah, they crazy. They crazy. I'm gonna talk about them jail cell phones too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk about them federal and them jail cell phones. We're gonna talk about especially them federal jail phones. I'm gonna talk about them federal jail phones. You know what I'm saying? Let me read the case to y'all first. Let me take my glasses off so I can see. It says Taxstone's charged. Let me let y'all see it while I'm reading it. Y'all can check it out. Taxstone charged with attempting to smuggle contraband behind bars. Taxstone, real name Daryl Campbell, has been charged with conspiracy to smuggle contraband into MDC Brooklyn, where he is serving time for his involvement in the fatal shooting of Troy Ave's bodyguard in 2006. R.I.P. to Banger. R.I.P. to Banger. Salute to G Trife, you heard? Thursday, the U.S. Attorney's Office of the Eastern District of New York announced that Taxstone and four of the inmates, Ian Diaz, Jonathan Guerrero, Abel Mora, and Mayo Zani Rodriguez, have been accused of attempting to smuggle drugs and other items behind bars, as alleged. Between April and June 2024, Campbell used a contraband cell phone to conspire with others to smuggle contraband into MDC Brooklyn, reads the U.S. Attorney's Office statement. In several voice recordings found on the phone, Campbell explains his method of throwing a line out of a window of MDC Brooklyn for a co-conspirator on the outside to hook or attach contraband, which could then be pulled back inside. The four other inmates allegedly attempted to follow through with Taxstone's scheme by pulling a rope through the recreation room in the area where they were being housed. At the end of the rope, officers discovered a box containing Suboxone, marijuana, a scalpel, a phone charger, multiple lighters, and cigarettes. If found guilty, all five are facing a sentence of 10 years in prison. These actions undermine the order and security of MDC Brooklyn and endanger everyone within its walls. John J. Duran, U.S. Attorney for the Eastern District of New York, said in a statement on Thursday, adding that his office is working tirelessly on these issues. These charges serve as a warning to those who engage in criminal conduct beyond bars and anyone else who facilitates those crimes. Your conduct will be uncovered and you will be held accountable. Duran added. Taxstone and the 4 other inmates were charged as part of a wave of 12 separate cases that included a total of 25 inmates, their associates, and a former correctional officer. The former podcaster and online personality was already serving time behind bars for the fatal shooting of Troy Ave's bodyguard at an Irving Plaza during a T.I. concert in 2016. He was sentenced to 35 years over the shooting in 2023. Yeah, this is nasty, nasty. This is nasty, nasty work right here. You know what I'm saying? This is nasty work. That's all I can say. This is nasty. Yo. New York Nikki, what up? Salute to everybody pulling up, man. Make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Share the live, you know what I'm saying? So, they got the cell phone. I don't know how you open a cell phone if you don't have the codes. That means they had the codes to that cell phone. Whoever gave them that cell phone, let's talk about the cell phones, because this case is so much different things to unwrap in this case, right? For one, me personally, I take jail calls. You know, I accept calls. I got money on my phone for guys in the state. I take calls, you know what I'm saying? From legitimate phones. If you're going to call me and you want to talk to me and you're in prison, then you can hit my line. You know what I'm saying? Guys got my line. They got my phone. They be calling me. Any guys that's trying to do anything else with these phones, you can't contact me. I talk to my friends like, nah, you ain't calling me on no phone to talk hot to me. You see what I'm saying? Because, and I'm not saying Taxstone, some of these guys in prison and they got these phones and they using these phones to set up people in the streets so they can come home and you can take this prison cell. Right. They're using those phones to set people up, you heard? Right, Mike Velez. They're using those phones to conduct business, to connect you with dudes, to do all kind of shiesty, foul stuff, to get you in prison so you can take their cells and they can take your position back on the streets and you could be in prison. Dudes done asked to call me. I'm like, you can call me. I take collect phone calls. I'll put some money on his account or whatever I need to do for him to call me. You trying to call me from a hot phone? I'm not taking it. I'm not taking a phone because, like, you don't know where these phones are coming from. For one, you see a correctional officer is in charge with that, is involved. Somebody is telling on a CO that gave the phone up. The CO gave the phone up. Me, with phones just floating around prison, how do I know I'm in a federal holding cell for me to go to court? How do I know that all my phone calls are not being tapped? All this stuff is not being mirrored somewhere else. I bought this phone in a federal pen. Somebody sold it to me. I got there. You sold me a phone. How do I know that this wasn't sent to me from the DA? How do I know that phone is not coming directly from the DA and everything I say on that phone is being mirrored? You know, you got iPhone mirroring. All your information, everything you saying on that phone could be mirrored somewhere else. And they get every call, every site you go on, everything you see, they see and record. So they got all kind of recordings now. They got all kind of recordings, bro. You see what I'm saying? I don't answer that shit. I'm like, nah. Yo, someone to reach out to you. I'll be like, nah. If he can't reach out to me directly through the proper channels, nah. I ain't with it. Because I know, and I'm not saying like my guys, everybody's foul. But there is some foul dudes, and there is some dude. And let me tell you something. These dudes be getting these phones and talking hot. These dudes get these jacks and be talking hot. Salute to Taxstone, free Taxstone. Free Taxstone, right? I'm glad that Taxstone only use that to try to get them some money. Right? Guys get these phones and we hear about it on the news. I'm just talking about what we hear in the news. I'm just talking about what we hear in the news. Guys get these phones and be trying to get dudes hit. They got locked up for it. I'm not talking about nothing that nobody don't know or nothing that we ain't see people charged with in the media. They got charged and got caught with these cell phones and trying to get dudes hit in the street, trying to get, homie was trying to connect the dots, trying to get some money. Unfortunately in prison, dudes are still trying to live. Dudes are still trying to make money, you know what I'm saying? So I'm glad homie is only facing up to 10 years for that. I'm glad, extra time, because he could come back. Let me tell you something. I seen dudes come back on their charges and beat the charge they're in prison for and be in prison for charges that they caught in prison. I seen that happen a bunch of different times. Beat their charges that they came to prison for and still be in jail because they caught a bunch of charges in jail after they got their time. And once you get a bunch of time, you stop caring. You just stop caring. You like, yo, listen, I got 50. What they gonna do with me? I got 35. What they gonna do? I'm getting the bag. I gotta get to this money. I need a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? Dude just trying to get their money up. People on the street ain't responding. People ain't calling no more. They ain't picking up the phone no more. Money running low. You like, I gotta get busy. I gotta do something. I gotta connect the dots. You know what I'm saying? I got one person out there. They saying they got this, that, and the third for me. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it happen. You know what I'm saying? Let's make it happen. That's how these dudes be feeling when you got all that time. I had a bunch of that time on me as well. So I know the feeling. I know how it is. You know what I'm saying? I know how it is to be in there and to be, and I had family. I can't say I never had family. I ain't had friends. Because I had family and friends that supported me throughout my time. You know what I'm saying? That helped me, that held me down. So salute to all of them. Salute to all my people, all my brothers, all my family. If he fell out or not. Salute to everybody that held me down while I was in prison so I didn't have to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't have to do a lot of this stuff. Salute to my mother. Salute to my wives, my sister, my brother, my nieces, my nephews, all of my friends, all of my homies. Salute to all of y'all, you know what I'm saying, that held me down so I didn't have to do all this stuff and, make up. Dude get in jail. You ain't got nothing to do. You going to make up some shit. You going to be like, hold up. When y'all go to wreck, I'm going to have somebody pull up with the bag. Y'all throw the line out. Yo, listen. Yo, this is crazy, yo. Yo, this is funny right here, you heard? Yo, salute to all of my poppies. Salute to all of my Spanish bros, you heard? Salute to all of my Dominican peoples. Salute to all my Ecuadorians, Cubans. I don't care. If you Spanish, if you from the Caribbean, salute to you. You know what I'm saying? All four of his co-defendants is Spanish, right? Let me tell you something about Spanish dudes in prison. We fish in prison. Fishing is when you pass stuff from cell to cell or from tier to tiers under you. We fish in prison to get stuff. Once we locked in a cell, there's no porter out, there's no guy out to like pass stuff for us, then we gotta fish. You heard? We gotta fish stuff. So we used to getting stuff without our hands and without somebody passing it to us. We'll rip a sheet up into 1,000 pieces to it's like 2 blocks long, put a book on the end, and throw it down the tier. We throw it down the tier. We hook up with a person. We might get food. We might get cigarettes, books, magazines, whatever, coming down the line. And you fishing it all the way down a whole block. Imagine you throwing a line down a whole block, right? And I say Spanish brothers, right? Because Spanish people, specifically people of Spanish, of Latin descent, are always the best fishers, you heard? They always have a line. So you'll be in a prison, you'll pull up, and you in 25 cell, but your man all the way in 5 cell, all the way down the block, he in 5 cell, he got something for you, you in 25. You screaming down to him, yo, I need some cigarettes and some food, homie. Sit it down. Yo, you got a line, Mikey B? You got a line? Nah, I ain't got no line. I got a Spanish neighbor, though. Boom, 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 boom. You know, they going to introduce themselves. Yo, Papa. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, listen. You know, his name might be Cuba. Whatever, Felipe. Yo, Cuba. Yo, Cuba, you got a linea? Yo, I got the linea. They always have the line. Spanish dudes always fish in prison, and they always got the line, you heard? So I'm not surprised that 4 of Taxstone's co-defendants are all Spanish. They are going to fish. Listen, they might be good at fishing because they come from the Caribbean, or they might be good at fishing because that's just, you know, I guess it's in their blood to fish, you heard? They all, Spanish guys in New York State or New York prisons always have the linea. Yo, listen, I'm trying to go down the 5 cell. Yo, I got you. My bro's in 10. He gonna throw it down the, you know what I'm saying? He gonna coordinate the whole thing. You ain't gotta do nothing. Yo, my man gonna send me some whatever down here. I got you when he send it down, you heard? Oh, no, don't worry about it. That's you, man. You just came in from the box, from the caja. You know what I'm saying? He be like, yo, you just came from the caja. You good. I got you. Salute to my Spanish bros, yo. So it's not surprising that the dudes that was doing the fishing for Taxstone, all their names is like Rodriguez, all of them is Spanish. I know they was like, yo, listen, hold up, Papa, no. Yo, when we opened up Upstate Box, right, we was doing minor fishing in 1999. We opened it up in 1999 in the summer. I left Upstate, I did a year in Upstate Box, and I came back in 2000. Came back like a year later. Or a few months later after I got out of the box. When I came back to Upstate Box, fishing was on a whole nother level. They was fishing from 8 building to 10 building. From 8 building to 10 building is like at least 0.3. It's like a third of a mile from 8 building to 10 building, you heard? You can hardly scream and talk to people that far. You know, we talk to each other from that far, but when I came back, these dudes made like harpoons. For one, they was fishing from 8 building to 9 building, and they was fishing from 9 building to 11 building. That's the far. That's the long. Bro, they had harpoons. They started making harpoons like, excuse me, javelins with the line at the end. So they got a javelin. It might be 6 feet long. These dudes is like Olympic javelin. Yo, jail, yo, listen, you got enough time to sit there and think. You like, yo, I'm getting over there. They got what over there? They got what? They got late night over there? Yo, we got to get over there, Poppy. You talking to your neighbor? Poppy like, yo, I'm getting over there. So we had bowls. We used to make like a little bowl with like a bunch of soap in it or something. Tie that up and just throw that through the pin, and that go all the way across, sail across. Yo, dudes in prison is going to get to whatever. If you going to let something, let me tell you something. Them people in New York that was whoever was connected with Taxstone, them people in the street, they could have left a box on the street. And them dudes in prison, if they had an open window, they would have figured out how to get that box off the ground and up into that window, you heard? Yo, listen, we got to put tape on it, glue. They'd have put tape on it, glue, hooks. Yo, put it inside of a hat. If you put something inside of a hat, outside of a prison, we getting it inside the prison. We are getting that. We're going to put mad staples at the end of a ball, mad staples, mad hooks, just like fishing. Once we throw it over there and it touch that hat, it's coming up in that window, you heard? It's coming in that window. Yo, dudes in prison is like the most inventive dudes anywhere. You're never gonna see people that's more adaptive and invent new ways to make it happen, to get money. You know what I'm saying? To get to the bag. Yo, dudes is gonna get it. You gonna be like, what did they do? Like, nah, you bugging. I'm telling you, bro. It's like, I'm telling you, man. It's like, and I'm telling. At the end of the day, if it have anything to do with fishing, the Spanish dudes, the poppies. Yo, listen. Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo. Hey, yo, I need you to go down the block. I'm telling you, they love fishing. They love that shit. You know what I'm saying? They love that shit. They do that shit all day for free. You know, sometimes you hit them off with a little something. Yo, here, you want a cigarette, whatever you might get. You might get some cigarette. You might get weed. You might get something heavy. You might get a bat. You might get the doggy. You might get, yo, here. Hit you off. You fishing for me all day. You going out there. You going to get whatever I need you to get for me. You making these moves for me, so I'm going to hit you. Your whole list, your whole that. Here go some cigarettes. Here go this. Here go that. Here go some weed. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is in prison. This is real talk. You know what I mean? This is real talk. This is real. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Salute to Taxstone, man. But you know, that's the game right there. That's the game. When you're in prison, that's the game. People, dudes gonna go out for that. Dudes is gonna try to get to that. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Ark G, let them know, Ark G, you heard? Yo, King of Kings, what up? Yo, listen, I'm telling you, the Spanish dudes, salute to my Dominicans, my Puerto Ricans, salute to my Cubans, you know what I'm saying? Salute to all of Honduras. Them dudes always fish everywhere. And put a 1 in the chat if I'm telling. If you've been in prison, put a 1 in the chat if I'm telling the truth. Put a 2 if I'm lying. If you've been in prison, put a 1 in the chat if the poppies always know how to fish. Put a 2 if you've been behind a wall. Because if you're in a medium, you don't need a dude to fish. But if you've been in a maximum security prison, if you've been in a box, then you gotta fish. Put a 1 in the chat if all the Spanish dudes always got the lines, always got the línea. Yo, Pop, you got a línea? Yo, I got a línea. They always got a línea, you heard? Put a 1 if I'm telling the truth, put a 2 if I'm lying. Yo, Papa, you got a línea? Yeah, I got a línea. Where you trying to go? Yo, I'm trying to go to 2 cell, Papa. He got the bag for me down there. What's up? Oh, he got the bag? Yeah, Papa, I got you. Go get that. I got you. I'm telling you, on God, man. Yo, this is, you know, that's just how it go. That's the game, you heard? Yo, they fishing with the green. Yo, they opening up the green state blanket. They taking that line out, the green line. The white, they ripping the white sheet. The green you can't really see. Police is on to it. I'm not blowing up nobody in the state. Police in upstate boxing these boxes, they already know what we fish. They come out, they cut our lines. We keep the connections. Once we connect to certain buildings, oh, nah, we not taking that connection down. We're leaving that connection. That connection is staying up. Oh, yeah, the little line in the state underwear, right? Yo, dudes are inventive. Dudes will take the whole boxes apart, line by line, and have the whole line from the boxes reaching like 4 blocks away, yo. Boxes could reach like 4 blocks, yo. Yo, let them know, Ark G, yo. Green for the daytime. The one line is invisible at night. The camera's right. Because this camera's in upstate. So you got the little line. You put the little line up there, they can't see it because the police come out there, they cut them shits. They see them shits, they'll come up there and cut them. They'll cut the lines. They got a big-ass hook. They'll come and hook the lines and take them down. But if you got a little skinny-ass white line, they can't see that. Yeah, listen. Dudes in jail is straight-up ninjas. I'm telling you, there's nothing you can do. It's mad ninjas in jail, you heard? Hey, yeah. Yo, that jail shit is crazy, man. I'm so happy to be out of there. I ain't gotta fish. I ain't gotta do none of that shit, you heard? Living a real life. Yo, listen. Yo, stay off them federal phones, y'all. If this ain't teaching y'all nothing, I already knew this. I already knew this. Lock it in, right? OFF, lock it in. What you doing? 12 cells, stop fishing, lock it in. You be like, damn, they caught us. Yo, listen. I couldn't really throw that harpoon. I could throw the harpoon. I wasn't really good with it. But the ball, I make that little ball. I was good with the. I could shoot that ball to 9 building. From 8 building, I could shoot the ball to 9 building. I used to be throwing it right in Sun Cell. I used to be throwing it right in Sun Cell. Nah, but Taxstone in them, man. Yeah, stay stoked. You already know, yeah. Yeah, but for salute to Taxstone, man. You know what I'm saying? Taxstone, you heard? Salute to him, man. You know what I mean? I know how it is. That's how it is in prison. You know what I'm saying? You got 35 years. You trying to get to it. You like, nah, I can't be moving around here. They got caught with a scalpel. They got caught with a charger, a phone charger. You know what I'm saying? They got caught with some drugs. Allegedly. You know, they might be found innocent. I don't know. Allegedly. But the bad part is, the really, really, really bad part is they recorded all of those phone calls. I don't think Taxstone recorded those phone calls. So that means that they had access to that phone. Whoever gave Taxstone that phone, the feds had access to that phone. They recorded everything that was being talked about on that phone. Them federal phones is dangerous. I had these discussions with my friends. I told them, listen, tell them dudes, don't call me on them phones. That's why Mikey B is still free now and out the way. Because I told them dudes in there, don't contact me on them phones. I'm not doing no street business out here. I got a regular job. So you don't need to call me on a jack like that. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. You don't need to be calling me on no hot jack. I know them jacks is hot. I knew that. Before this case, I already knew those jacks was hot, yo. I already knew them jacks was hot. Before this case, I knew that. Some dudes just trying to contact you because they trying to get, they trying to get connected. Dudes trying to get them a couple dollars and stuff. Yeah, RG, them phones is no good. I've been seeing that. But you got to remember, RG, too. I'm saying, I'm not putting this on nobody in specific. This is just a general statement. Some of them dudes on them jacks, they trying to get out of prison. They trying to get out of jail. So they use you, they'll set your ass up, and they'll be coming out, and your ass will be going in there, You got to watch who you talking to on them phones, Them dudes is nasty in there. They'll have you, you could be as solid and firm as whatever, and son has got a bunch of time. He trying to get that time back. He trying to talk to you about stuff going on in the hood, cold cases. He trying to get shit solved. You don't know what the dude is working, Dude is working on them jacks, Not the kid, not bad Mikey. I made a promise that I wouldn't allow these dudes ever again to use me as a get out of jail free card. You cannot use me no more. I'm off that. You cannot use me no more as a get out of jail free card. That's over for me. I'd rather work, do what I got my own businesses. I'd rather run my own businesses, get my own money, do what I gotta do. Short money. Same regular black tees. I don't care. I don't care. iPhone watch, no Rolly. I don't care. Got a house. I got cars. I got companies. And I'm eating good. I'm eating good. I can move around and do what I want when I want. I can move around and do what I want when I want. I don't got to worry about the police. If the police is watching me, they wasting their fucking time. You sick the police on me? If you sick the police on me, you wasting their time and you wasting their time and you wasting your time. Because I'm not on it. I'm too smart now. I'm too smart. I'm pushing 50. I'll be 50 this, God willing. If I make it to August 19th of this year, I'll be 50 years old this year. Don't look it. This ain't no, y'all know I don't put no dye in my beard. This all God's work right here, you heard? 50 years old this year. August 19th, God willing. August 26th will be my 20th anniversary with my wife. Been married for 20 years come August 26th, a week after my birthday, you heard? I've been married for 20 years. Big Burner, what up? I'm not going to be nobody get out of jail free card. That's not going to happen. These dudes is telling everything out in these streets. Your homies, your friends, your day ones, they telling everything. A lot of these so-called big homies, they telling everything. All these big homies is not official. Some of them, a lot of them is. A lot of them, you know, you got a lot of official real rights. Just being honest. You got some official real rights. A lot of these niggas, a lot of these dudes, and I said the N-word, I don't even use that, really. But when you start talking about them, these dudes, they ain't no good. Don't trust these dudes. I'm just being honest. Do not trust these dudes. Don't trust these dudes. These fake OGs out here in the streets. Don't trust these dudes. Ain't put in no work in 30 years. Don't trust these dudes. If they from my generation and they ain't put in no work, then they not official because all we did was put in work. I'm just being honest. No glorification. Just the rules of that we came up on. If they from my generation, they ain't put no work in, why are you putting in work for them? If they from my generation, you don't know nothing that they ever did, and you don't know nothing that they ever did, then they not official. Then they not official. I'm just being honest. It's Saturday night. We lit. Bad Mikey is out here. If they ain't put in no work 30 years, and they from my generation, they say they from the first generation, and they ain't put no work in, you don't know nobody they got with nothing, then they not official. They telling you to do stuff that they never would have did. They telling you to do stuff that they won't do right now. Using power and authority over you that they shouldn't be using. Let me tell you something. I be bigging dudes up, right? I be bigging dudes up. But a lot of my OGs, a lot of my elders be like, Mikey B, you got to stop bigging up dudes that ain't putting no work. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. Oh, Jesus telling me, Mikey B, you got to stop bigging up dudes that ain't putting no work. I'm just being honest. Because, you know, where we came from, we all put in work. And we all did time. That's just the facts. This ain't no glorification. This ain't no glorification on Saturday night. This is no glorification. This is facts. If they from my generation and they ain't putting no work, then they busters. If they from my generation and they ain't putting no work, then they busters. So all we did was put in work. We got status and stature for putting in work. That's it. Not because you had the bag back in the days. It ain't matter if you had the bag or not. We was taking a bag from you. These dudes that got the bag now, we protected them. They was getting slapped in the 90s in prison. These dudes that got the bag now was getting slapped in the 90s in prison. Put a 1 in the chat if I'm telling the truth. Put a 2 if I'm lying. Just being honest. These dudes with the bags run y'all. These dudes don't run us. They run y'all. They try to get us out the way. Dudes with the bag try to get us out the way. They run y'all. They don't run us. They run y'all new young dudes that don't know no better. Put a 1 in the chat if I'm telling the truth. Put a 2 if I'm lying. I'm just saying. Them dudes was getting slapped up in prison. Yo, listen. Something else I want to talk about. I see a lot of y'all dudes doing on the internet. Bad Mikey is out tonight. It's Saturday night. Hope y'all got some drinks. Eastside Neutral. You already know. Check it out. Y'all dudes is up here. Yo, Pop Out TV, what up? Yo, welcome. Glad to see you home, bro. You heard? Stay free, man. Don't go back. Don't go back. You know what I'm saying? Don't go back. Check it out. I see a lot of dudes on the internet glorifying these rats. I see a lot of dudes on the internet glorifying these rats. Let me tell you something. And I'm not trying to glorify gangsters, but we definitely not supposed to be glorifying the rats. Just being honest. I see dudes on the internet talking about, yo, you wouldn't say that to these dudes. Y'all dudes just making videos. Like, what gangsters we ain't get with? We got with all of the top of the line dudes. What are you talking about? Y'all dudes be up here talking this talk like these rats is something, some superhero, like bigger than men, like they don't bleed. Like, what are y'all talking about? What you think all we got with the, forget the rats, we got with all the real gangsters. Which ones who was we scared of? Why would we be scared of a rat? The rats was getting slapped up or couldn't come out or getting extorted in prison. The rats was getting slapped up, couldn't come out in a PC yard, or getting extorted in prison. Stop glorifying these rats like these dudes is amazing or they doing something else out here in these streets that everybody else is not doing. Or they doing something that nobody did. Y'all dudes got to stop glorifying these rats, bro. Y'all dudes keep doing that. I keep seeing y'all dudes come on the internet talking about, yo, you wouldn't say that to this person. You wouldn't say that to this person. Why not? Who were we scared of? Who were we scared of? I'm just saying, who were we scared of? Who are these amazing figures that we were scared of in the streets? I'm just being honest. That we ain't put holes in the streets. That we ain't put holes in prison. That we ain't slap up in prison. That we ain't, who are these dudes? Who are these amazing people? Who are they? We were alpha apex predators. There was no higher than us in prison. I'm just being honest. We were the dumbest of the dumb in America. We were the stupidest dudes in America. What are you talking about? Y'all dudes get on this internet with this goofy shit, bro. Y'all dudes be talking that shit like we wasn't going at everybody. Who we ain't go at? Who did we not go at? In the streets or in prison? And I'm talking about me. I'm talking about us. What are you talking about? Y'all dudes be getting on this internet talking this crap. Like, come on, bro. Only reason why certain dudes ain't get at, because we changed our lives. These dudes is soft. These dudes is soft. What are you talking about? Y'all dudes is on here talking about, you would have so did the Alpo. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Like, you wouldn't, did we not get at? Alpo was not around us. You think we wouldn't have got at Alpo? You think we wouldn't have got at Alpo? Y'all dudes is glorifying these rats like they amazing. These dudes ain't amazing. They got a little bit of money and they sending dudes to do other stuff that they're not gonna do because they not gangsters. They like I said, they sending dudes to do other stuff that they're not gonna do because they not gangsters and they got money. That's the only thing y'all see on the internet with these niggas is rat. They not tough. These dudes ain't gonna get active. These dudes ain't gonna go out nowhere and get busy nowhere. They not gonna get busy nowhere. Why y'all keep glorifying these rats up here on the internet, bro? And it's supposed to be you fake gangster dudes. All you fake gangster dudes keep pushing this agenda. You wouldn't have said that about this person or that. Who? Who we back down from? Who we ain't get with? I'm just being honest. Who we back down from? Who we ain't get with? Y'all suckers gotta stop up here trying to glorify these dudes and make these dudes seem amazing. These dudes ain't shit. These dudes is suckers, bro. They gotta show up somewhere 50 deep. They can't go nowhere by themselves. They don't be nowhere. What you mean? They ain't gonna pull up nowhere. When y'all see me all over New York, I'll be by myself. Popping out all over. Look at my Instagram. Look at my Facebook. What you talking about? Y'all dudes gotta stop doing that shit up here on the internet, bro. Y'all dudes gotta stop doing that shit, bro. Y'all gotta stop glorifying these dudes, bro. Y'all gotta stop glorifying these rats. Cause they not official at all, bro. They soft, bro. They just got a bag and moving you busters around. Cause you can't move a gangster or a real dude around with that bag. You can't. You only gonna move some lames around. Let me tell you something. A lame is only going to move somebody that's lamer than him. A lame is only going to move somebody that's lamer than him. You can't move nobody real. You can't move nobody real. You're going to move some thirsty dudes that's out here doing bad. Dudes is messed up and they're going to just slide on anything. You can move them. Everybody can move them. Anybody with a few thousand can move them. Y'all gotta stop glorifying these rats up here on the internet, bro. Y'all gotta stop doing that shit, bro. I seen a few of y'all dudes do that shit, bro. And I ain't calling y'all out specifically, but I'm gonna start calling y'all dudes out specifically, bro. Y'all gotta stop doing that shit, bro. Them dudes ain't tougher than nobody else, bro. They couldn't handle their time. They couldn't handle responsibility. They ain't take accountability for what they did. And they told on their friends and they told on a bunch of people, bro. What you mean? What's tough about that? What's official about that? I'm just being honest, bro. Dudes got the bag. They're going to throw it out there. I'm just being honest, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest, bro. The only thing that keeps me off of dudes, bro, is that I changed. I got a wife. I got a life, bro. That's the only thing, bro. That's the only. And if I got to defend that, if dudes, mess with my family and I got to come outside and, then it is what it is. I'm going to stand on that. I'm going to stand on my family. I'm going to stand on that. You know what I'm saying? So, at your own risk. I'm going to find you. I'm going to find you and I'm going to finish you. I'm going to find you and I'm going to finish you. You know, other than that, you know what I'm saying? Y'all good. Y'all got to worry about me. I don't care what you say on the internet. I don't care about none of that, you heard? I don't care about none of that, you heard? But I'll pop out because I ain't scared. I ain't scared of these dudes. Why would I be scared of these dudes, bro? Scared of these dudes for what? What are they doing? These dudes ain't doing nothing. Nowhere. Glorifying these dudes, bro. Glorifying these dudes. These dudes is no good, bro. They no good for our communities. They no good for the kids. They ain't no good, bro. And don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the gangsters is good neither. Don't get this as like I'm a rant. This is a rant on only rats. Because I feel that none of us OGs, none of us official cats, we supposed to be protecting our communities. We shouldn't be terrorizing and ravaging our communities. I'm totally against that. If that's from a gangster or if that's from a rat. I'm totally against that. You know what I'm saying? I'm totally against the things that I did as a youth in my community in St. Albans, Queens. I'm totally against that. Right? I speak totally against that. You know what I mean? Just being honest. This is not a thing where I ain't dropped the link. You should have told me. I would have connected, you heard? So I'm totally against that. Don't get it twisted like I'm saying I'm glorifying the gangster. Because I'm not. I'm against anybody that's terrorizing our communities, that's shooting up our communities. Don't, at all costs, protect your family. At all costs, protect your family. Protect your home. At all costs. Protect your family. Protect your home. That's the time to be a gangster. Protect your community. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Randomly shooting people up, shooting up communities. The shit I was doing as a kid in my community, the shit I was doing, totally against that. Totally against that. You heard? Jose Montalvo, salute. Totally against that, bro. Totally against that. Totally against that. I'm totally against violence, but we have to be able to defend ourselves in our homes. And, you know, like Supreme said so eloquently, we are the masters of self-defense. There's nothing wrong with being a master of self-defense. Learn how to defend your home. Take all measures to defend your family, in your home, in your safety, in your property. Take all measures. Take all measures. But the shit I was doing as a kid, the shit I was doing as a youth in my community is no good. Is no good. And I really want to give y'all my story, but you know, that shit is some hard shit to write. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to get that story out when you were so totally against the shit that you did. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. It's hard to get that story out. It's a good story. It's a great story. It's a great story. But you know, when your outlook on life changes so much and your stance changes so much, I don't never want to like tell my story and the things that I did out there in my community, and for people to get it misconstrued like I'm glorifying the shit that I did. You know what I'm saying? I don't never want to get that mixed up. You know what I mean? Because I don't glorify that. You know what I'm talking about? And that's, you know, the reason why I took some of that Queens Flip stuff down, because I don't glorify that. You see, I don't really talk about that. I did a lot. I could be going viral. I did a lot. I did a lot before I went to prison. I did a lot in prison that I don't really be up here talking about. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot. You know what I mean? My homies be coming up here. They be talking. You know, I be having my brothers coming up here. You know, Snag, Ski, all of them be up here. You know, everybody be up here from my block. Real guys that I came up with, came up under. But, you know, I don't really want to promote that shit. I don't really want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want kids to get a grasp of that shit because, you know, kids in my community, like my friends, their kids, their sons and daughters is, you know, into some of the same beefs that we had. They like trying to beef with some of the same communities that we had beef with, And I'm like, yo, we don't even got beef with them. What y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? They want me to come talk to their kids, my friends, my day ones. They want me to talk to their kids because their kids is, you know, getting involved into like the same shit that was like 30 years ago, you heard? Like that shit was 30 years ago. Like they still on that time? But yeah, up until a few years ago, they were telling me that, you know what I'm saying? But that's why y'all really ain't see that yet, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't really be coming up here. I see dudes up here talking about their stories and talking about the people they shot. I don't really be talking about that shit, you know what I'm saying? I did a lot, you know what I'm saying? I did a lot, you know what I mean? I don't be up here, I don't be trying to glorify that shit, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to come in, you know, don't get me wrong. It's good to share information, but I don't want it to come off as glorification, you know what I'm saying? I don't want it to come off as glorification, you know what I mean? And it's a fine line. It's a fine line. Right, right. I love being polite. This morning, I seen this kid, this white guy in the store. I was in the store this morning, and he was counting some change. He had like pennies, and I looked at his attire. You know, I don't miss too much around me. Yo, salute to everybody pulling up. Abdul, Stone to the Bone. You already know. Salute to everybody pulling up. Hit the like button away. Y'all already know what it is. So I seen him in the store, and he counting pennies. I see he had pennies, and I looked at his. You know, I'm very observant. People around me, I don't be slipping. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be, you know, you can't really be around me, and I don't notice you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look at your attire. I'm gonna look at you. You know what I mean? If you're around, you close to me. You know what I'm saying? So this dude was white. You know what I mean? He might have been in his late 20s or early 30s. Kind of dirty. He was counting. I was getting a coffee. I was getting a coffee like seven this morning. I was getting a coffee. Matter of fact, I was getting coffee and breakfast for me and my wife. I had shot out early. I had to take care of some shit. So I said, let me shoot out early. I got some stuff for me and my wife. And I seen the dude, he had like pennies in his hand. He had change. He was counting it. He got a little coffee like this. That shit is like $1 and some change. So I seen him, and I'm like, yo, you don't never want to make people feel bad. So I'm like, yo, man, I said, you want breakfast, man? You want some breakfast? He was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, man, thank you, man, thank you. I was like, yo, get whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, get whatever you want. But he got a little breakfast sandwich, some other stuff. He got a coffee, a breakfast sandwich, and some other stuff. And I went and paid for it real quick. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm into. You know what I'm saying? I'm into treating people right, helping people out. You know, paying it forward. You know, that's called paying it forward. You know what I mean? You pay it forward. You know what I'm talking about? I'm in a position. I got a good life. You know what I'm saying? I got a good wife. I got a good life. We got a little bit of money. You know what I'm saying? We all right. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, you know, so I looked out for the brother. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't about a color thing. It wasn't about a color thing. It was just somebody I needed. You know what I mean? And when you always thinking from that perspective of helping others, you always gonna. And I don't do it to get nothing back, but I know you got to pay it forward. You see people out there that need that little bit of help, then you know you got to just extend that hand. You know what I'm saying? When I was down, I had my family, I had friends, and I had other people support me. When I came home, I had people that I didn't even know. I didn't even know some of these people that supported me. So when I see people out there and they need a couple dollars and I got it, then I'm going to give it up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to ask. I ain't going, you know. And that's what we are as human beings. A human being is only good for what you can do for another human being. That's it, bro. We are social beings. We are social creatures, bro. We are social people. We are only good to what we can do for another. We are not Komodo dragons. We are not snakes. We are human beings, yo. So we got to help each other out. You know what I'm saying? When you see people struggling, give them a hand. You can. If you're in a position to do it, if you're in a position to do it, then you just do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't take his number. I ain't asked him like, yo, next time I see you, give it back. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you got breakfast, yo, here. You know, you counting pennies. That means, you know, you struggling. You know, I don't really got to count. I don't got to count my shit. I go in there, buy what I want, and I'm out. If you got to go through that, that means, you know, you need that money. You know what I'm saying? So I bought him breakfast. You know what I'm saying? And I do it all the time. I see homeless people all the time. I buy him food. I buy him stuff all the time. No matter where I'm at, no matter their color, straight up, no matter their color, no matter where they at, you know what I mean? Right, right, Abdul, right. That's right. But no, we supposed to do that for you, other human beings, bro. We all out here. There's people struggling. I don't know. He might not have even went to prison before. I went to prison. I'm out here, you know, working hard, doing good, you know, doing what I need to do to make sure I'm good. My family is good. But you know, some people is less fortunate. Some people don't have the mental capacity that I have. Even though I went through prison, I have the mental capacity. I have the spirit to come back and to work and to do these things. I have the skill. Everybody doesn't have the skill set. Everybody doesn't have that. You see what I'm saying? But as human beings, if we always help each other, regardless of how we look, regardless of any of that, if a person needed help and we all did a little bit for each other, then nobody really need help. And we all did a little bit. If we all did a little bit for each other, when you see somebody in need, you help them with something. You know, everybody can't do the same things. So whatever you can do, you did that, whatever that might be. They might need to go somewhere. And you got a call. You might not have had the money, but you got a call to get to that spot, and they might need to go wherever. It's a bus or whatever. You know, they got to walk or whatever. You might have helped them out. Yo, I'm going to give you a ride. You got to go over there. I got you. Don't worry about it. Yo, Pop Out TV. Yo, who is that? You talking about you was there. Yo, Pop Out TV. What you talking about, man? You crazy. You said you was there. Pop Out TV. You said you was there. You said Mac? Which Mac is that? You said Mac D2? Oh, that's Mac? The Blazer? Yo, that's Mac the Blazer? Yo, that's Mac the Blazer? Yo, you was going on trailers, Mac? That's the Blazer right there? Yo, what's up, Mac? I was there with Mac turned Blazer. Yo, what's up, Mac? Yo, good to see you home, bro. You heard? Yo, I'm chilling out here, you heard? Oh, you jet? It's all good, bro. Do what you gotta do. It's all good, you know what I'm saying? Yo, Mac, what up, man? Yeah, Big Harlem in the building, man. That's Mac right there, Pop Out TV. That's Mac. He was in Shawanga with me. You know what I'm saying? Harlem Night. It's the Harlem Night right there, you heard? You was getting them trailers, Mac. Yo, Mac, you was getting them trailers with me in Shawanga. You was doing good. I ain't getting no trailers in Shawanga. They was hating on me in Shawanga. I had to put an Article 78 and all that, bro. Yo, Mac. Yo, you better still be with your wife, Mac. You still with your wife? You still with your wife, Mac? You better still be with your wife, bro. Yo, salute the wifey. Yo, tell wifey, me and my wife Shayna, we still our salute. You know we still together, you heard? Tell him me and Shayna we send our regards, you heard? Yeah, Mac was in Shawanga with me for a few years, you heard? Mac was in Shawanga with me for a few years, you know what I'm saying? Salute to the Jets, man. Salute to the Jets. Eno was there. Eno was with me. You know, when I got it, before I got into that situation, Eno was like holding me down. The Jet Eno, Spanish Eno. He asked me, like, yo, Mikey B, you need a hammer? You need my help? You know, he was Jet, so you know, that was our own little thing that we was going through. And I told Eno, I was like, yo, nah, bro, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? The other big Jet from Harlem was there too. What was his name? He used to be coming to my classes. The other big Jet from Harlem was there. I'm bugging. Hey, yo, nah, I want Eno to get into my business. You know what I'm saying? I handle my own business. I told Eno. Yeah, Red Rover. Red Rover was there too. Red Rover was there. Yeah, salute to Red Rover. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't want Eno. You know, he was hat. Shit ain't had nothing to do with him. He asked me though. I give Eno his props. Eno asked me right before that shit went down. Eno asked me. I said, yo. He said, yo, bro, you need my help? I said, nah, bro, don't worry about this shit. I'm good, bro. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Eno, man. Salute to Eno. You know what I mean? Salute to Red Rover. Salute to Eno. We was all in Shawanga together. You know what I'm saying? The Jets. You know what I mean? Salute to them brothers. You know what I mean? Good dudes. You heard? Yo, listen, yo. I ain't worried about it. That's light work. Yo, hey, yo, that's light work, Mac. You heard? We gonna keep that between us, you know? Yo, Mac, you funny, you heard? Yo, you funny, Mac. Yo, we gonna keep that between us, you heard? Yo, listen, we gonna keep that between us, Mac. You know what I'm saying? I'll be on this internet. I don't really be talking about that stuff, Mac. You know I could be up here going viral. You know I was giving it up, yeah. You know I could be up here going viral if I tell some jail stories, yo. But I don't be up here on that time. You know what I'm saying? I don't be on that time. I don't be up here on that time. Yo, Abdul, you already know, yo. Yo, I don't be up here on that time. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes, let them dudes do their time. You know what I'm saying? Them dudes is doing time. I don't wanna, defile nobody's name that's in prison. Them dudes got life. Them dudes got a bunch of time. You know what I'm saying? They got a bunch of stuff they gotta deal with. Have a dude like Mikey be out here free talking about them. Come on, bro. Like, I ain't gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know, I only talk about stuff that, you know, these dudes bring up on the internet if I gotta defend my name or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Word up, bro. I don't be doing that though. I don't be doing that. I don't be promoting that. Yeah, I don't be doing that though, Mac. You know what I'm saying? I don't be going into the I've been on this internet for about 3.5 years now. I ain't tell none of them stories, Mac. I've been on the internet for like 3.5 years now, and I ain't tell them stories, bro. I ain't tell them stories, bro. I be talking about all kind of Yeah, I don't be doing that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been up here for 3.5 years and I ain't tell them stories, bro. And I know a lot of that stuff will go viral if I really went in. If I really wanted to go viral, I don't really be going into that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't be going into the stuff that I did in the streets. You know what I mean? I don't be going into that. I don't be, I see a lot of dudes got their channels up talking about, a lot of the work they put in the streets. I don't really be talking about that. Even though I did time for it, I could be talking about because I did the time for it. It's over. It's not like I'm talking about some stuff where I can go back to jail. But I don't really be talking about that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that creative writing class was fire, right? Yo, Mac was in my classes up there. in Shawanga. We had some good classes. We had some good classes. Eno, yo, let them know, man. All the hats. Yo, we had everybody. We had J-Mo, Red Rover, Eno. We had Jew. We had all the big hats in there. We had Moshe. We had Studded Diamonds. We had all the big names in the spot. We had them all in them, all of my classes, you heard? All of my classes had all that, you heard? Word up. Word up. I was doing some classes. I was doing some stuff out here working with the community. You know, I was working with a lot of the community in Syracuse. I was doing a lot of work, reentry work, and helping dudes out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know the vibes, you heard? Yo, risk freedom. You right about that, but you know everything ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I see you over there. I see you east side neutral. Yeah, I see you, Abdul. Now, we had classes. We had, I had the Panthers. You know what I'm saying? Jalil Mutakim. I had all the elders coming to our classes and teaching the peoples. You know what I'm saying? Anything that I had, I always opened it up to the peoples that come in. Even teach or be students. You know what I mean? Plus, I was also a student to a lot of the other organizations, a lot of other classes that was going on. I used to be in there getting my, learning lessons and doing different classes and stuff like that. So I was teaching and I was being taught as well. It wasn't just a one-way street. You know what I mean? Yeah, Moshe is a beast, you heard? Moshe is an animal, you heard? My bro, Moshe is an animal. He's a beast, you heard? He's on his ding for real, you know what I'm saying? Salute to my brother. They doing Ramadan right now. Salute to Moshe, you know what I'm saying? Word up. Yo, Artist Morrison, what's up? Salute, man. What's up, Artie Art? What's going on, man, with the light side? Light side is in the building. What up? Yo, word, man. But yeah, man. Yo, Taxstone, man. This is nasty work, man. Yeah, Bambino and Moshe. That's right. Great, 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 great brothers, great teacher. You know what I'm saying? Great brother, great teacher, you heard? Great example, East Side Neutral. Word up. Yo, I was in the grocery store picking up a few items this afternoon. I seen the Ark in there. I said, "What's up?" to the Ark. Ark was like, "Yo, what up? Peace." Yo, the Ark, look, he just stepped out of prison, you heard? But he was good though. He had his family there. He had like 7 kids with him, you heard? The Ark had the bald head. He had a nice beard. You know what I'm saying? The Ark was on his timing. You know what I'm saying? I was like, assalamu alaikum, peace. You know what I mean? To the Ark. He was looking, I know he just stepped out. He just stepped out of prison. He just came home probably like last week. He might have came home today, yesterday. He came home Friday. You heard? Ark was on his dean for real though. Or he had his family with him in a supermarket. He was in a supermarket. He had his family with him. Um, was definitely on his dean. You know what I'm saying? Had to salute the Ak. You know what I mean? I love to see my Muslim brothers, all the brothers out here fasting and doing what they got to do. You know what I mean? Staying on their dean. You know what I mean? That religious stuff. I'm a Rasta. But better Christian. But I love to see my peoples, praising the Most High, regardless of what denomination that might be. I love to see my peoples praising the Most High and really being on their dean and, really being about their stuff. You know what I'm saying? I respect that. You know what I mean? Word, my bro Moshe, um, conscious. I think he got conscious Islam. I'm following one of his pages. He got like conscious Islam. I be following all the Muslim brothers and the work they be doing out there in the community with the kids. I love to see that. You know what I'm saying? I love to see the brothers out there. I don't care about what religious sect that you choose. You out there working with the community. You working with these kids. You got these young men changing their lives for the better. Whatever it is, Christian, Muslim, Rasta, no matter what denomination that you pick, if you leave NOI, whatever, you know what I'm saying? No matter what denomination you pick, word up. I just got a text. I just got a text. I got to send it back. You know, I don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? I love my Muslim brothers. I love my Christian brothers. Whatever denomination you pick, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that. You heard? I don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? NOI, I don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're doing the right thing about our peoples, you know, about your family, about our communities, then I support you. You know what I'm saying? I support you. I don't care about none of that. You heard? I don't care about what denomination or, you know, what you pick. You know what I mean? Right. I mean, that's it. You know, spiritual east side neutral. That too. You know what I'm saying? Just being spirituality and not picking a nomination. That's good too. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're doing right by your peoples, I'm jacking that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta, and we can't. Let me tell you something. With me saying that, we can't let all this stuff divide us. All this stuff is here to divide us. You know what I mean? We got enough division as it is. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be on one accord. Right. Got to be on one love, you know what I'm saying? One God, no matter what you think, you know what I'm saying? It's one God, you know what I mean? We from different territories or whatever you got your religious background came from, it does not make a difference. Because really, if we all follow the tenets of these religions, then we all would be great people. Any religion that you pick. If you followed all the tenets of, you know, the Muslim lifestyle, the Christian faith, the Rasta, no matter what, if you followed all the tenets of these religions, then you will be a great person anyway. You know what I'm saying? You'll be a great, you know, a great father, a great, you know, brother, sister, son, community member, whatever, however you, citizen, however you, you know, so it don't make a difference. I don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? I'm been off that. You know what I'm saying? I've been off that. You know what I mean? As long as we doing good by our peoples, and like I said, Moshe and them is doing great. They doing great work, you heard? You check their Instagram out, they is doing real work with them kids out there in the community. They is doing some amazing work, you heard? I can't big them brothers up enough, you know what I'm saying? I love what the Muslim brothers, what they doing out there. I love the face they showing out there, you know what I'm saying? Word up. Stopping violence by letting everybody come to Islam. I don't, you know, I jack that. I jack anybody, you know, coming together to stop a bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean? Look at this sucker right here. Look who I got next to me. Look who I got sitting next to me. Ronan. Look who I got sitting next to me. Yo, Ronan, what's up, man? Get off my couch, man. That's a brand new leather sofa, man. Look, I got him on one side of me. Look who I got on the other side of me. Like it. Give me that bone, boy. Where you going? He just jetted. You see he jetted with the bone? Yo, look, he on my sofa. This is brand new. Yo, this brand new, sucker. This brand new, sucker. What you doing? This brand new, sucker. This brand new, sucker. What you doing on my couch? Ronan. Get your punk ass off my couch. Get off my sofa, sucker. Get off my sofa, sucker. Don't be messing with the wires. I got these two suckers. Look at this little sucker right here. Like it. Like it. He think I want his bone. He think I want his bone. Get your ass out of here with that bone, sucker. Nobody wants your goddamn bone. Yeah. Liking is like my dog. He's like, yo, City Beb, what's up? Inspection, what's up? Salute, bless up. You already know, rise up. Your dogs made you, yeah, east side of town. They work, they help out, you heard? Yo, word, man. But yeah, man, yo, listen. In prison, the Spanish guys are the best fishers. The Spanish guys are the best fishers. So, for them to be caught up in this, for them to be caught up in Taxstone's case, is like a no-brainer. Yo, Mac, you already know, bro. Any box you go to, the Spanish guys automatically have the linea. Yo, Papa, you got the linea? Yo, Papa, yo, you Mikey B. Yo, what's up, man? Yo, I got the linea down here. Where you trying to go? Yo, listen, I got to go to Tucson. Yo, Spection, salute. Bless up, rise up. Appreciate you, Spection. Appreciate you, Spection. Salute. They be like, Mikey B, I got the linea. They be like, I got the linea, Mikey B. I'm like, yo, I got to go to Tucson. What cell you in? We in like 50 cell. Ronan. They be like, I got the linea. You know, we don't know too many Spanish words. We know linea. We know tato. Cabasando. Está bien. We don't know too much, you know what I'm saying? Gracias. Thank you for delivering this package. Thank you. Gracias. We know gracias. Nah, that dude eat. Nah, he don't he eat regular food. Where this sucker at? Where these suckers at? Where these suckers at? Give me that bone, sucker. Give me that bone. Give me that bone. Give me that. Give me that bone, sucker. Give me that bone. Give me that bone, sucker. Look, he got the death grip. He got the death grip on the bone. He got the death grip on the bone. Give me that bone, sucker. Give me that bone. Give me that bone. Give me that bone. Give me that bone, sucker. Give me that bone. Give me that bone. Where you going, sucker? Come here. Come here, sucker. Give me that bone, sucker. Look, he got in his bed. That's a safe zone. Look, he got in his little bed. That's a safe zone. Look, like it. That little sucker. That little sucker jetted. This other sucker's under my bed. Let me see. Where's he at? Where you at? This other sucker. Where he at? I got the Craftmatic now. Look, the remote. I got the Craftmatic now. I got the Craftmatic bed. Oh, that's when you're an old head. When you got that shit up, you could just lean up and just watch TV. You know what I'm saying? You could turn your bed into a couch. When you could turn your bed into a couch, that means you old as hell, you heard? Nah, they ain't messing with me at all, you know? When you could turn your bed into a couch, you old as hell. This little sucker just came back. Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me now? All right, I'm good. I'm good now. Am I good now? Let me see something. I'm good. I'm good. Y'all can hear me? You know how I was giving it up, yeah. You know I could be. You know I could be. Okay. You know I could be. All right. Yo, listen. Yeah, Taxstone is tripping though, you heard? Yo, you know what me and my wife was watching? We was watching what's the name of that shit, Shayna? We was watching Special Forces with Cam Newton, Golden Tate, Steve Baldwin. We was watching Special Forces. She like, yo, you could do that right now. What's the girl from the Huxtables name on there? Tootie? I think Tootie is on there. Yo, Artie, what's up, man, with the lights out, man? What's going on, Artie? You got the chat lit. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Artie? Yeah. Yo, put it on. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all what we be looking at. We be looking at. Yo, put it on. Where's that? It was episode 1? Yeah. All right, go ahead. We was watching this right here. We watching the mute it, Shayna. We was watching this right here. Steve Baldwin and all of them. Y'all be watching that Special Forces right there? How old is this?
It might be old.
Yeah, how old is that right there? I don't really be watching TV series like that. I don't watch it. My wife, she put me on a certain stuff. I watch it with her. I watch it with her. Ronan. Ronan. Ronan be chilling. Ronan don't be want no smoke. Look, this little sucker, he jealous. What you coming over here for, sucker? He's not going to my office, Ronan. You're not going to my office, sucker. It's not happening. It's not happening. Ronan is chill. What you doing over here, sucker? What you doing, man? Mind your business, sucker. Get out of here. What you doing over here, sucker? Mind your business. Mind your business, sucker. Me and Ronan can't have our own time. Mind your business, sucker. I'm over here with your brother. Stop it. Get out of here, sucker. He's a hater. Liking is a hater. Look at Ronan. Liking is a hater. What's up, Ronan? You talking? What your mama do? What your mama do? What your mama do? Mama's always doing something to Ronan. What your mama do? Huh? Ronan. Ronan, what your mama do? What your mama do? What your mama do? What your mama do, Ronan? What your mama do? See that I can make that kitty purr. I can make that kitty purr. I can make that kitty purr. What your mama do? What your mama do, Ronan? Let me see this fat belly. 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 Sucker, stop hating. Get out of here. It's me and Ronan's time. It's me and Ronan's time. It's me and Ronan's time. Yo, you see how liking be hating? Look at this sucker. Look. What you doing over here, sucker? Get out of here. Let me see your belly, Ronan. Ronan got a pelt. He don't got fur. He got a pelt. Ronan got a pelt. He don't got fur. This is what you call a pelt right here. This ain't fur. This a pelt. See, you got that tiger tail? Ronald, what your mama do? Come on, sucker, get up out of here. What you doing hating? You hating on me and Rona's love? You hating on me and Rona's love? You want camera time, sucker? You cloud chasing? You cloud chasing, sucker? Get up out of here. Get up out of here, sucker. You cloud chasing? You cloud chasing? You cloud chasing? Get out of here. He cloud chasing. He cloud chasing. Liking is cloud chasing right now. Liking is cloud chasing. He like, yo, nah, you giving Rona too much camera time. It's not happening. Yo, I'll be just chilling, you heard? Good vibes, you know what I'm saying? I'll be just chilling, I ain't gonna lie. Go out, get my couple dollars, you know, work, do what I gotta do. Chill with the fam, you know what I'm saying? Old head stuff, you know what I mean? Good chairs, good sofas, everything at our fingertips. Old head style, you know what I'm talking about? You be wise to take a lesson. Sit back and just watch the show now, you know what I'm saying? I just sit back and watch the show now, you know? This little sucker, look at this little sucker. He came back. This little sucker came back. He wants some camera time. He cloud chasing. You cloud chasing, sucker. Man, you should have told me. I ain't even set it up. This is the get out of here. Get out of here, sucker. Dog breath. Yo, you should have. I would have let you up, Artie. I ain't hook it up. This ain't. I didn't put it for. I'm gonna start making sure I do it every time. Look at that pull. That's the money right there. Get out of here, sucker. Y'all be just chilling, you heard? He got 2 different color eyes. Get out of here, sucker. Get out of here, sucker. Stop looking at your brother. Look at the camera. Let him see. Get out of here, sucker. Let him see your eyes. Let him see your eyes, boy. Let him see your eyes, boy. He got 2 different color eyes. This sucker got 2 different color eyes, you heard? Get out of here. Shannon said 1.5 blue. Look, you got 2 different color eyes. She said 1.5 blue. Look. Lycan, look. Look, Lycan. Y'all be chilling, y'all. These suckers right here. These suckers right here. Yo, good life. You know what I'm talking about? Good life, you heard? Wouldn't change this for nothing, you know what I mean? Wouldn't change this for nothing, you heard? Couple dollars. Maintain the living. Know what I'm talking about? I don't mind, you heard? I ain't chasing no clout. I don't need the biggest chain. I don't need none of that. Good house, good living, good vehicles. My vehicles run, you heard? Nice clothes. I'm good. Health is wealth. God is great. That's right. Health is wealth. You know what I'm talking about? Them dudes. And this ain't no shot or looking down on people But them guys like Taxstone that we talking about in this show, they would trade everything to be in our positions. You know what I'm saying? If they could do everything over, they would do it again. If they could do everything over, if they could do everything over, they would do it again. To be back out here free with your family, with your pets, with your wife, with your friends. You in jails fishing, trying to make a couple dollars, trying to make ends meet. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do whatever you could do to get by. I'm telling you, bro. I talk to a lot of guys in prison, you know what I'm saying? I talk to the Blue Boys. I talk to a lot of these guys, a lot of different guys. And what they all tell me is keep doing what you're doing, bro. Stay out there. One of my friends just got locked up. You know, he just came home. He just came home on bail. Before he came home, he said, "Yo, bro, everybody's telling out here. Keep doing what you're doing. Stay out the way." You know what I'm saying? My man was in position. He was getting money. You know what I'm saying? He had a great job. You know what I'm saying? He was doing some other things in his life, you know, to get legitimate money. But he got caught up in some street hustling stuff. You know what I'm saying? He got caught up in some street hustling stuff, trying to make ends meet. And, you know, now he gotta fight charges. He back home, but now he gotta fight charges. But, you know, I was talking to him while I was in there, and I was sending him a few dollars for his phone or whatever he needed. You know what I'm saying? I sent him a couple dollars here and there. And he like, "Yo, bro, you doing the right thing." You know what I'm saying? Stay out the way. These dudes is telling, you know what I mean? Stay away from this stuff. You know what I mean? You doing the right thing. You know what I mean? Hindsight is 2020. You know what I'm saying? Hindsight, when a dude is looking back, and we was out here on the streets together, and you had the time, you had the opportunity to make certain decisions, to play crucial parts in your life, dudes are gonna tell you like, "Yo, bro, you doing the right thing." And he told me, he like, "Yo, bro," "stay out the way." He like, "Yo, you doing right, man. You doing right." You know what I'm saying? He got to pay. He had to put a house up to get out. With the house, they had to put up $15,000. That $15,000 is gone. When you pay that $15,000 to the Bell's bondsman, that shit is gone. He had to pay all that money just to use the phone in the county. Commissary money. The car, a lot of the stuff that he had going on in the streets, all that stuff is gone. He probably got to get another job, and he can't even get the job that he has because a lot of companies, they're not going to hire you when they run your name and they see that you have a pending case open, a drug case open that you might go to jail for. I was getting people jobs, so it's hard to get a job when you have a pending case. A lot of companies is not going to hire you when you have a pending case. So now you got to deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just got a lot on their hands. You know what I'm talking about? A lot on their hands. You know what I mean? If you out here working, you out here living, you doing a lot. You doing better than a lot of people. Understand that you're doing better than a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Maintain that job. You know, make sure you still trying to get to the next level, get a better job or whatever. If you're not getting paid enough, stay on that job don't quit that job. Stay on that job for a little while longer. Start applying for other jobs. Get a better job. Get a higher paying job. You know what I'm saying? Build your resume. Build your skills up. If you got time, take more classes. Do whatever you got to do to build your skills and to get more money. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to get money and to live a life because I built my skills up and I built my resume up. When I do work, I'm going to work hard. I'm going to work hard. I work hard. So whatever I do, I'm going to get money. I'm going to get money. I'm going to get legitimate bread no matter what I'm doing. I ain't going to play. I ain't going to come there and be lazy. I'm going to come there and do the most. Straight up. We that deal, Abdul. I'm going to come there and do the most. I'm coming in here and get busy because I got to get a better job. If I feel this job is not good enough for me, I'm going to do this job. I'm going to do this job. I'm going to do this job so good that you're going to be like, hold on, we got to give him a better position. I'm telling you. I done did it. I done seen it. I done came up. And there's mad opportunities out here. They don't care if you've been in prison or not. They don't care about none of that no more. Because so many people been to prison in America from the 80s to the 90s when they did that crack epidemic and they locked all them people up. So many people have felonies that the world has to hire felons. They have to hire us. They must hire us. They must hire felons in America. They must hire people with criminal records. Just make sure that you're that woman or that man with the criminal record that they're hiring. Make sure that you're that person. Me? I'm gonna make sure. They love me. You see, I cleaned up. They love me. When they see me, my resume, I'm an animal. I don't be up here, to my own home. I'll be humble. But I'm an animal in corporate America. I'm an animal, you heard? I'm just being honest. I am a beast. And I built those skills in prison, and I furthered those skills in the streets. When I came home, I furthered those skills. That's all you got to do. Be truthful with your past and the person that you was. Show these people that you made a change. Show these people that you secure with yourself in whatever you did. I'm secure. I come talk about it here. I talk about it to the kids. I talk about it to the mayor. I talk about it to the senators. Everybody know what Mikey B did in the streets. It's written. You can Google me. You can see my rap sheet. So I don't shy away from that shit. I know a lot of people that get with the prison, they try to shy away. But that don't work. Me, I come with that first. Listen, this is what I did. I changed my life. This is what I can do now. This is what I've been doing for the last 5, 10, 15 years. You want to hire me? You know. If not, I see a lot of people that I done got people jobs. And then when a background check come in, they get fired. That's because you ain't telling what you did. They don't know. I'm not going to take a job if you don't really know. I want you to know who I really am, because I don't want this shit to come back later and haunt me for you to not know who I am. This is what I am. This is what I did in my life, and this is where I'm at now. And this is what I could do for you and this company. If you don't want me, then I'll spin. But this is what I can do now. This is what I am. This is where I came from. That's it. That's all you can do is lay all your life on the line. You know what I'm saying? The more upfront you about yourself and the things that you did and the stuff that you've been through, the easier it's going to be for you to reach that next level. When I go talk to people, I talk to them about my real life. Yo, just Eric, salute. I go talk to them about my real life. I don't care about none of that. The past is approved. It is what it is. You can't change the past. You only can change the future. You can't change the past. It is what it is. I was a gangbanger. I was, into the streets when I was a kid. This is what came out of that. I learned that wasn't the right way. Changed my life, educated myself. Now I'm out here getting to it. What's up? You messing with me or you not? That's that. Once you come in from that perspective, they're gonna just jack. Either they're gonna jack you or they not. It is what it is. But you gotta be straight. You gotta be straight up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta talk straight. You gotta be moving straight. You know what I'm saying? And they giving big money to dudes like myself that got felonies. Yo, Parax Nitty, salute. They giving big money. They giving big money in all these states for people with criminal records, especially if you got soft skills, especially if you got great public speaking skills. You see what I'm saying? Because now we have a whole bunch of people that's coming home from prison since the 80s and 90s that need to be acclimated back to society, and you can assist them in your state, your city. It's a job for you. They need help too. Somebody got to help them. Somebody got to help them. If not, they're going to continue to hurt communities, hurt people, and go back to prison. And you just might be that person they hurt. You might be that person. I make sure I talk to them people about that. Like, hold on. If you don't give nobody a job, if you don't give fellas jobs, then they're going to commit felonies again. And that felony might be against you or your family. You got to get these people in the workforce. You got to give these people a shot. Because if you don't, all you doing is making sure that they commit another crime. I'm telling you. Once you talking like that, they're going to understand it. They're going to understand it. Like, you got to get these people, you got to make everybody that's coming home self-sufficient. Got to help them out too, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, salute to Taxstone and them, man, you know what I mean? I know that prison life, man. I know how it is, you heard? You already know, you heard? I know how that prison life is, though, bro. I know how it is, you know what I'm saying? I know how it is to be having that time, to be facing that time, and getting that time, and you got all them years ahead of you that you're just looking at, and you got this big number on your back, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it's important. What I learned, too, is you can't look at them numbers. You can't look at them letters, because that shit don't mean nothing. That shit don't mean nothing. I know a bunch of people that gave back nah. I know a bunch of people that gave back, forget the numbers, L-I-F-E, life. I know a bunch of people that gave back life. I know a bunch of people now. I know a lot of people that gave back life sentences. I just gave back a life sentence. I was on life parole. I had a life sentence. I gave that shit back. I'm clean. I gave that shit back. Take this shit back, Uncle Sam. Nah, I'm good on that life shit. Y'all tripping. Mikey B destinies to be forever free. That shit is over. I did that shit. I'm off that. You know what I'm saying? I did my time. I'm off that shit. I'm off that. And that's, you know, we got to really be holding our position. We got to hold our stance. And we got to really believe and think that shit. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff starts in the mind. If you don't got it in your mind that you're going to be free and that you're going to get that stuff up off you, then it's never going to go nowhere. You're going to always be, you know, incarcerated. You're going to always be in prison. You're going to always be there. That shit starts in the mind. You know what I mean? You got to take your mind back. You got to take your mind back. You got to take your spirit back. You got to let your whole existence be like, yo, I'm out of here. I'm off this shit. I felt like this in prison. My first book I ever wrote in prison was called I'm Free. What you think, I wasn't going to be back out here? I wrote that book in 2001. I published that book in 2006 with my wife, Shayna. I came home in 2025. But I spoke that shit into existence in 2001 when I first started talking that. When I first started, my first book is called I'm Free. I wrote that book in 2001. I came home 2025. I came home 24 years later. I came home 24 years later. But I spoke that shit into existence in 2001. I spoke that up. I spoke that up. And that's how we got to be. We got to talk that shit. You know what I'm saying? We got to walk it. We got to talk it. We got to think it. We got to feel it in our spirit. And we got to know it. That's the only time you're going to get money. That's the only time you're going to get free. That's the only time you're going to get the things that you want in this world is if you all in. You got to go all in on whatever you're doing. I've always been all in. I've always been an all in type of dude. Just being honest. I've always been all in. My wife, when I got married, she knew I wasn't getting married to get divorced. We still together 20 years later. No matter what we went through, no matter what happened, how much time, how many hits, we here right now. She right in there in the other room watching TV. You know what I'm saying? Just being honest. We got to take control of our lives, man. You know what I'm saying? We got to really take control of our lives. And we got to stop settling. You know, Taxstone and them, they're settling for what they know. When you see guys going through this stuff, and I'm not saying he's guilty or innocent, because I don't really know. But you can't settle for the circumstances, right? When I got my wife, I could have just dragged the bag. I could have just sold drugs in prison for my whole life and got my wife locked up and never got visits again and never got to see my wife again. Happens all the time. I see people all the time. Yo, I can't see my wife, bro. She got caught trying to bring me something in prison. Right? I chose to use my wife, which wasn't my wife at the time, which was just an acquaintance, a friend, a business partner, to start a business, to do business together. Legitimate business, start a book company. Right? And this is a lesson. And I don't want it to be too long. I've been up here for about 2 hours now. But this is a lesson. The same way they had those people put that stuff outside so they can get it, that could have been a legit, they could have got those same people. I'm not saying, I don't know if this is true or not. I don't know Taxstone. I don't know the case. So, you know, they could have had them people do something else. They could have had them people that bring that shit do something positive. Now, whoever those supporters were, whoever those people were that Taxstone was connected to in the streets, got a federal indictment. Whoever those loved ones were, whoever those people were that went out for Taxstone, if he paid them, friend, foe, family member, whoever they were, they got the feds looking for them. Understand what you putting your people into. Understand you making a choice. You could do something. If you got people that supporting you while you in prison, if you got people supporting you while you in the street, you can use those people to do good, or you can use those people to do bad. I choose to use my people to do nothing but good. That's why I'm still out here in the streets free. That's why I'm able to talk to y'all on this internet right now. That's why I'm off parole. Because I choose to use my connections, my family, and my friends to do good things for myself and my life and their lives. Right? I can do bullshit. I know everything. I've been in the streets. I could be out here running it up. I could do that. That shit is easy. That ain't nothing. I could be running it up. You think I ain't have all them opportunities? You think I ain't have dudes hollering? Yo, I need a little bit of this. I need a little bit of that. I don't know nothing. I don't know about none of that, bro. I left that life alone. Think I could have made those connections and not Been in the feds next to a lot of these dudes y'all hear about. Been back in jail. Could have been back in jail. I could have been back in jail. Because that's what's going to end it. These dudes are telling out here in these streets. The kingpins is telling. Y'all don't see what's going on the internet? The kingpins is telling. Could have been. I could have been on that. I chose better for myself. I chose better for my family. My wife put all them years in. What I do, she know. We come together. We talk. That's my partner. Ain't nobody in the street my partner. My wife is my partner. We kick it. We square life. We take out loans. If we need money, we don't go to the streets. We go to the bank. We go to the bank. We go to our 401ks. That's our money for the future. If we need money, we go to our 401k and we take money out of our 401k. Because you could do that too, depending on how your 401k is structured, which company, what's the rules of your 401k. You understand? If you're working, you can take your money out anytime you want it. You can take out a loan against your 401k. That's your money. That's your money to retire with. You can take that shit out when you want. Like I said, depending. Some shits is like you got to be 55. Listen to what I'm telling you. So I don't go to nobody. We go to the bank. We take out loans. We go to the bank. We talk about our 401ks. Hold on. How much you need? You need 20,000? Right now you need 30,000? All right. Let me hit up the 401k. I'm being honest. It's all kind of stuff going on out here. I'm being honest, bro. That's my partner. My wife is my partner. You know what I'm saying? My wife is my partner. We talk about whatever we're going to do, how it's going to go, whatever it is, whatever's going on in our lives. My family. That's who I talk to. That 25 years I did, my family was there. My wife was there. My mother, my brother, my sister, a lot of my homies, a lot of my friends. I still talk to my friends too. I run shit by them. They put me up on the right things to do in business and do things like that. That's why you see me and I got, different businesses and stuff going on. That's my friends. Salute to T2. They put me on the shit. Legitimate shit, not dumb shit that's going to get me locked up and go take me back in jail. Legitimate shit that I can feed my family and we can have our own business and grow from. Not dumb shit that's going to get us all locked up and all these dudes telling on you. They can't do their time. Nah, we ain't going to do that shit. They connect me to the right stuff. Let me tell you something. They say, if you the biggest fish in your pond, get a bigger pond. Everybody need OGs. Everybody needs somebody higher up to talk to. You got God, then you got elders, and you got OGs. And you got partners. So, I might run something by. I got a bunch of OGs I talk to that I kick it with. You know what I'm saying? Some of them is in other countries. Some is in America. Some is in Queens. Might run it by my mom's. She's still around. Old Earth is still around. Run it by her. Run it by your brother. You got to bounce shit off people that really love you, though. You can't be bouncing shit off these suckers. You can't bounce shit off these suckers. Someone's out of state. Might hit up Shaquell. I might hit up Ski. I might hit up T2. I might hit up Jock. You know what I'm saying? I might hit up Teflon. Just saying, these are some brothers that's older than me. I'm just being honest. Brothers I came up under, good dudes that's gonna give you good sound information about life and whatever you're going through. You gotta have some elders, bro. You gotta have elders. If you don't got no elders, I'll advise you to get some elders that really have your best intentions at heart. Just being honest. I got a few that I trust and depend on to give me good information in a given situation. You know what I'm saying? I got friends I got brothers running by my brother, running by a couple of my mans. You know what I'm saying? I got a good system. I got a good team. And don't get me wrong, that's a blessing too, to have that. I know everybody don't got what I have. To have all these different people for counsel. Salute. I'm just telling y'all, man, if y'all don't got that, and I'm telling you from my position, I still utilize that daily. I still hit dudes up. I might hit Snags, my brother. I might hit Snags. I might hit Beretta. I'm just saying, these are guys, I got like a good 10 people that I know I can talk to and get real good information from. And that's some of the secrets of my success. Besides my wife. But I got like another 10 good people to be able to bounce ideas off, to let them know what's going on in my life and get real information in real time. If y'all don't have that, then that's something that you need to get. You need to have these people, elders, people that you look up to, that you respect what they're saying, because I didn't listen to this stuff when I was in the streets before as a kid, and that's why I went to prison. Now I listen to everything. I didn't listen to this shit before. Your Ski was up here. I thought you was listening, but you wasn't. I should have stayed on you. My man Ski was up here. He just did a show up here. I should have stayed on you. I thought you was listening, but you was yesing me, but you wasn't listening. I listen to everything now, you heard? Yo, I listen to everything now. And I would advise y'all, if you are listening to me, I would advise you, Skane Dollar. He another dude. He could talk to me. I would listen to Skane. Skane is a wise dude. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. I got a nice team of counsel. Just being honest. I got a nice team of counsel, you heard? Make sure y'all a nice team, at least 7 to 8 OGs around you, or brothers and sisters your age, that you respect their counsel, that you respect what they say, and really take into consideration before you do anything. Your life would be totally different. Your life would be totally different. Right? Me, if I think how Mikey think, I'll be a lot different. I'm just being honest. I'm just being honest. If I just went off the shit I wanted to do in my life, I don't know. My own counsel is kind of skewed. You heard? I'm just being honest. You heard? Where I came from, my own counsel It's not that good. I'm just being honest, you heard? I'm just being honest. But I listen. I listen and I learn. Still at my age, you heard? A lot of people won't admit that. A lot of people will come on the internet in front. You know what I'm saying? But I take advice. They say every great king has good counsel. Every great king has good counsel. King Arthur, who he had? Merlin. He had Merlin. Every great king has good counsel. And I really, tribute my success to my counsel. Like my wife, my moms, my brother, my sister, my friends, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, Ski, Aaron, Job, Teth, all these guys, I be Skane, all these guys that, actually took the time out to give me good insight, to give me good information, to change my life, you know what I'm saying? To do the right thing, to be the person I am today, you know what I mean? Word up, man. So, I'm going to end this with that, you know what I'm saying? Taxstone, hope them brothers, um, hope the brothers get around their case. I hope they're really innocent for all this stuff. I hope they're not guilty. Hope they get around this case. Freedom brothers, you know what I mean? Freedom brothers. But I hope them guys get better counsel. I hope them guys get better people in their ear. That's gonna help them give back their time, as opposed to people in their ear that's gonna help them get more time. You know what I'm saying? It's only two type of people. It's people that's gonna help you get out of prison, and it's gonna be people that's gonna help you stay there longer. Two type of people. That's it. Some people gonna help you get out, and some people gonna help you stay. I hope they get more people on their team that's gonna help them get out of prison. You see what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of people that they're gonna come in contact with that's gonna help them stay in prison for longer periods of time. That's gonna, help them tighten the chains and the cuffs that they have on them. Salute, Black Soul. You know what I'm talking about? I hope they get more people in their corner that's going to help them get out. I hope they get more people in their corner that's going to help them get out. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't want to make this a long one. We've been up here for 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all y'all for tapping in. Appreciate the inspection for popping up the super chat. My bro Mac is home. Abdul, salute. You already know. My bro Mac is home. Yo, salute, Mac. The big jet was in the building. Talking that talk. You know what I mean? But salute to y'all, man. Enjoy your Saturday night, man. And make sure y'all keep good counsel. This is one of those shows where make sure y'all keep good counsel, you know what I'm saying? The right people around y'all, you heard? The right people in y'all ear, you know what I mean? You already know. Salute, man.